Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of Cooking with Kacy. This week we are going to make a country morning casserole. So this is a great breakfast for any time, but for the holidays coming up, this would be a super good thing to have, and that you can just pop it in the oven and cook it up real quick and easy in the morning. So this recipe is going to call for 2 cups of whole wheat breadcrumbs, and I just used honestly the cheapest whole wheat bread and just regular slices, and it took me about 5 or 6 slices to get the 2 cups. So depending on the thickness of your bread, it might take more or less. And then we've got a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. We've got a half of an onion, a half of a bell pepper, and I chose red for my bell pepper. You can choose green, yellow, whatever you happen to like. Then I have a cup of frozen broccoli florets. And then I have my spices. This is just some garlic powder, salt and pepper, so super easy. A cup of skim milk, and I have 6 eggs. Now, you're gonna need either a 7 by 11 inch pan or a 9 by 9 inch pan. This one is just a little bit bigger than that. I think this is like an 11 by 9. It's the closest that I could find. So that's what we're gonna use. So we're gonna start by layering our breadcrumbs. So I'm just gonna put those in there. Spread those out, get a nice even layer. Okay. Go on and bring this over here. And then I'm gonna layer in my cup of cheese. I'm just gonna sprinkle that all over the top. This recipe has a lot of flavor in it, and you're gonna see how simple it's gonna come together. Just a little bit of pre-prep, and we're gonna get this going. Okay. So that's layered. Now in my bowl here, I'm gonna mix my eggs. So I have 6 eggs. I have 1 cup of skim milk. I have my seasonings, so my garlic powder, my salt, my pepper. Okay. Then I have my cup of frozen broccoli. Now my bag of frozen broccoli had some larger chunks, and so I kind of looked through it to get some smaller chunks. If you had some bigger chunks, you could just chop them up or whatever. Broccoli, my bell pepper. Great way to get some extra vegetables in when you're fixing breakfast. Breakfast, I think, is one of the hardest meals to get some veggies in. So, and then my onion. And I used about a half of a medium onion. Depending on the size of your onion, you may only need to use a quarter of it. Now I'm gonna give this a stir. Make sure all those ingredients are incorporated together. Get my eggs broken apart. And then once those are mixed together, we're just gonna pour this straight on top of the breadcrumbs and cheese. All right. Just kind of smooth that out. Make sure all of my layers are good and even. Now this is ready. That's it. Super simple. This is gonna go into a preheated 375 degree oven, and it's gonna cook for about an hour or until your eggs have set. Okay? So, Laura, if you wanna show a close-up of what that looks like before it goes in the oven.
Oh, looks good.
All right, so you can check back with us in just a few seconds to see the finished product. After an hour in a 350 degree oven, this is what your finished product should look like. I hope you enjoy. This recipe was found in our food and nutrition calendar a couple of years ago. If you would like a new 2020 food and nutrition calendar, please stop by the extension office and pick up your copy today. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. If you are unable to get to the office at 603 Millersburg Road, please call us at 859-987-1895 and we can mail you a copy. We are open until Friday of this week, and then our office will be closing for the holidays until January 4th. If you don't get your copy, just feel free to wait until the new year and contact us. Thank you. Happy holidays.